Alright, stop and start again. During afternoon class, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Damn it. I have no idea if you heard me say that. I wasn't looking at the mic number. Majigger. Again, so no one notices her if she does. No one seems anything. No one notices, no one cares. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't really want to be so nosy. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the school lobby and latch onto me, covering my each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I'd been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that each would have made a break for it in the past that they're on the guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. Haha, what's wrong, Hichan? Dot. That's right, we're just going to play some Risk, remember? I don't know. Misha seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible. Getting to the student council is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top make me feel a little silly. Dot. That's not true, Hichan. Shinchan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened. Her expression's unchanged. Misha signs something amusingly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. I probably won't keep going with this very long. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerfully. Stop that, I know you hear me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council. It's very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large. Maybe even a little larger than the class. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs and even a desk permanently placed in the back to assume it's Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked on one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets, bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. There could at least be a potted plant in here or something, but the most noticeable thing is the room doesn't have any other people. Are we early? Dot. No. What do you mean, no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today? Dot. Yep, that's right. Before I manage to ask what the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically. Hey Chen, let's play this. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Haha, okay. You don't want to know, do you want to know the rules? We can explain how everything is set up. While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics of what somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has been started with a decisive motion slicing her arm through the air. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off on me. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to when I began this. Halfway through the game, while I try pondering how to defend against Shizune's assault from 2 fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. Dot. Taking too long to make a move. Hichan says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Well, it's not really strings attached, it's more like a, well, what's the word? Deal? This is the best way to put it. Anyway, no. Dot. Shichen admires your fighting spirits and will be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council. Haha. You're so competitive, Shizune. She seems to take this as a compliment. I expect the student council to be a little more magnanimous. Magnanimous. She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how to sign it. So she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who in return signs it back to me. Presses her index finger against the temples as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Suddenly Shizune bursts into a fury of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signs. Oh wait, please slow down, Hichen. Hichen. Shizune said you're going to lose. Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion. Ah, okay. I don't like that face looks so weird. Those eyes of hers shine with childish mischief. ... She says that you have no choice if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. Attack! Charge! She is either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control more territories, I can regroup and take advantage. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so I may be able to sacrifice my holds on certain continents to gain more small countries. It's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing the game anyway. Shizune adjusts her glasses victoriously and allowing herself to tentative fist pump in the air of celebration. ... I win, yay. There's no need to translate that, it's pretty clear. Don't look so sad, Hichen, you really got your best, that's what I thought. Sometimes your best isn't good enough, though. If anyone knows that, it's me. You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today. ... Hichen, you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. It's a very daring move, Hichen is impressed. The mark of great people is that they are daring, and that they can follow through. You're already halfway there, isn't that great? ... That isn't enough, though. Just potentially isn't enough. There is no point in potential if you don't make the first step, and there is no room if you don't keep going, and if you want to see more. You're right, Hichen, don't be so demanding. ... Shizune leans forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful, more serious than a person from the start. ... Hichen, would you like to join the student council? She really doesn't waste time, does she? But it's only my second day, and I'm hesitant about committing myself to anything early. She hasn't even taken a look at the clubs yet. But spending time with Shizune and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe. I'll get back to you on it. ... Okay, Hichen, maybe I hope you're not just saying that to feel bad. No, really. Really? Hichen, if you're going to say that, you're saying that it is definitely the truth and that can't be any mistaking it. I know, I guess I have my revenge for losing, but at least that. Shizune smiles at that in a mischievous way that feels like twisting a knife in the wound of my loss. I take a glance at the clock in the wall, realizing I spent longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I want to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune stretches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall. ... It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Hichen. We think the library is open, in the second floor. You can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No, thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. One flight of stairs and I run into problems. Alright, I think I might stop it here. Because I think I've gone for quite a long way. And I think now would be a good time to stop. Besides, my voice is starting to feel weird, having talked far more than I've ever talked before. So yeah, I've got quite a bit to do. One note though, when I get to the adult content, I'm probably just going to cut it out. Simply because we all know what the adult content is. If you don't, well, you probably should be knowing. So yeah, when I get to it, I'm not really going to bother recording it. I'll just cut it out, because we all know what's going to happen. Shit's going down. Having a bit of fun. Things happen. So I'll probably just end up cutting that out. If you haven't noticed already, I'll probably try to put a link to the site where I got this from and whatnot. So yeah, I will cut out the adult content scene, or scenes. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed what I've read so far. Hopefully you think I did better than what I think I do, considering I don't really know if I'm really got a voice cut out for reading like this. So tell me what you think and whatnot, and I shall see you next time when I start recording this next. So I will see you guys later.